you think men are important.
Like for what?
The testosterone numbers are lower than they ever were. We used to be something great, something powerful. But now, everywhere you look, you see clowns, weak men. The world is destroying itself. And who's fixing it? Nobody. The potential is there, but they're just throwing it away. They're sacrificing it. They're wasting it. But you're different. You will save it. You will make it happen. And that's exactly why you're here. So years back when I was 15 or 16 years old, I remember working at this job. It was actually my first job, and every single break I had, I bought a bag of chips and half a liter of strawberry yogurt. And that went on for months and months, and I wasn't educated. That's exactly why I'm teaching you. The school will never teach you any of this. And the substance that I will mention later down the video, you will be freaked out because this ain't normal. This is literally science shit. So that went on for years and years, and only now I'm realizing how bad it was. I literally woke up tired. Not because I had no sleep. No, I literally had 10 hours or 9 hours of sleep and I still felt tired. It's all because of deficiencies I had in my nutrition. I didn't eat well. I didn't know what I had to eat, but I will teach you. I will teach you exactly what is important. So let's start with number one. So a lot of you eat carbs, and you might say, well, why should you avoid carbs? Why would you eat something else and not carbs? Because all these bodybuilders, they eat carbs, they eat rice, they eat mashed potatoes, all of that, right? But do you actually know what carbs do to you? You see, carbs, these are all man-made. If you see a bread doesn't grow. Sugar is in vegetables and fruit. We don't need to eat sugar, but we do it because, well, it tastes good, but there are no benefits to sugar. If you give candy to some young kid, he's gonna feel well, energetic, right? He will be hyped. But after a couple hours, he will be very energy deprived. He will be lazy. He will want to just lay in the bed and watch Skibidi Toilet or whatever they watch. But simple carbs is also very dangerous. And you might say, well, potato chips is vegetables, right? Isn't it healthy? I thought that potato chips is healthy because it's potato. No, it's not healthy. Fucking potato chips have butylated hydroxyionicid. If you don't know what it is, it basically disrupts your hormone production like testosterone, estrogen, everything just messes you up. So remove that, because what it actually is basically deprived from petroleum preservatives. What is it used for? Engines, cars, vehicles, and you're putting it in your body. If you turn around the package of your bread, you will see 70 ingredients that you've never heard in your life, which you will never understand. Like, what the hell is E40, E50, Red 40? Where does it grow? Does it grow in my backyard? No, it doesn't. It grows in a lab, which if you want, you can consume, but this ain't healthy. Now, complex carbs, they grow, fruits grow, they all grow, and you might say, well, where is meat? Meat doesn't have carbs. Eggs have 1 gram of carbs per egg, but meat doesn't have carbs. That's why you see a lot of people on keto diet, they don't eat carbs. Carbs, they increase your blood sugar, which makes you energetic, right? But then it crashes as fast, which makes you lazy, you have brain fog, you're demotivated. That's why you see all these kids hyped, and after a couple hours they feel like complete lazy potato bags, right? And that's how it is. If you want to bulk, do 2% calorie surplus. Now this will increase your testosterone because it will give you that extra boost of energy. It will increase a bit of your cholesterol, which builds testosterone. And the next reason why you should do 2% is over the long run, it will build up. Of course, you can do 5%. But over the long run, it will build up, and you will gain no fat. Because a lot of these people that bulk, they do 20% or 10% of calorie surplus. So if you have 3,000 calories per day, they add up to 600 calories per day. Imagine that. A lot of these people that bulk, what you see is not actually muscle. They're just fat. 95% of what they gain is fat. So if you have a long-term mindset, do this. Do between 2 and 5% of calorie surplus, and you will see consistent muscle growth. You gotta think smart about it. Your body is not a toy. You gotta know how to use it wisely. Now, what do you eat? What did your ancestors consume? Do you think they ate Cheetos? You think they ate some Doritos and they ate some fucking strawberry coconut milk? No, all they ate were animals. Maybe a little bit of vegetables, maybe some berries, something, but mostly meat. That was their primary source. Do you see lions eat strawberries? No, they don't eat that. They eat meat. Now, of course, we're not lions, we're not cavemen, but just think about why did they have so much energy to hunt? You think you would have enough energy to hunt some animal? No, you wouldn't have, because you have severe deficiencies. You don't have any energy because you eat these high carb foods with barely any nutrients that you actually need. Because you see, the thing with vegetables is that they don't have the things that meat has, but the meat has all the things that the vegetables have. So why wouldn't you eat the meat instead? Because you need fat. A lot of these people say, well, meat is fatty, so you shouldn't eat. You need fat. Fat builds cholesterol. You need to drink heavy cream. Of course, I'm not telling you to do anything. You do whatever the hell you want. This is not medical advice, but I've just done my research. I've tried it myself. It makes you energetic. It builds your testosterone. And the light foods, low in fat products that you see nowadays, they're very popular. They're pretty bad, which I will cover in the next videos. Avoid them for all the time because they have a lot of things that you don't want. Now, the most important minerals, which brings us to our last point here, you need to take vitamin D3, zinc, and magnesium. Now, with these three, you build the foundation for your testosterone production. But there's a high chance that you are stuck in your room, rotting away. And if you're not, then join my Discord, of course. We need men that want to explore life. But if you're just stuck in your room, doing nothing, looking at a screen, and thinking, well, okay, sure, I've improved, I've watched this motivational thing, and now I'm better. No, you're not better. You gotta touch some grass. You gotta go outside, buy some vitamin D3 supplements, because you need this. Trust me, it's very good for you. Don't buy high dosage unless it's prescribed to you. Now, zinc is very important. It's found in red meat. It's found in oysters. Well, oysters are quite expensive sometimes. So if you don't like them, if you don't have enough money, red meat, ground beef, let's say, it's very cheap. I don't know why people complain. It costs €2 or $2 for 200 grams of meat. Of course, depending on where you buy. I recommend eating between 200 and 500 grams of red meat every single day. It's not bad, right? It's not bad unless you're eating some processed meat that has sodium nitrite or some other bullshit that you don't know. Magnesium, well, it boosts free T. What is free T? If you watch my previous video, it basically is responsible for all the benefits that you get. So clarity, muscle building, is basically the testosterone that is being used for all the benefits. Now, it's found in spinach, dark chocolates. You can do some research, right? It's not everything, but it's just the basics. It's the most important things that I mention here. Now, boron, this is probably a very underrated kind of mineral that not many people talk about. It increases free testosterone, but it also lowers estrogen. Where it's found? Avocados, nuts, dates. I don't recommend dates because it's really sweet and it has a ton of sugar, which might crash your energy levels. But don't think too much about this, right? It's not rocket science. You don't need to obsess about this. I'm not telling you to not eat anything else and just eat this for the rest of your life, which would improve your life, but you don't need to follow this precisely word by word. Just be aware that a lot of things that you eat are destroying you, and they have lab-grown substances that are ruining your life and will destroy you. And in years, decades to come, you will see the real result of this. I hope this helped you. This is just the beginning. You will see how many things are coming up. Take care.